Hello, this is WickedShrapMom, and I want to say thank you all. And not only am I going to thank you all, I'm going to put all of your names up on the screen. So this is the best way that I can shout out every single one of my subscribers. And, well, I tried to get every single one of my subscribers. I'm sure there's going to be somewhere out there that says there's over 13,300 names on this list. And someone's going to be like, I'm not on the list. You suck. So understand the technical difficulty of getting over 13,000 names in alphabetical order. And then I even put them into the Modern Warfare font and then made it like Modern Warfare green on a black background to make it all sexy, and then scrolled it up the screen. And I hadn't done a video like this since like 5,000 subscribers, because the way that I was doing it at that time can't be done anymore. So I had to figure out a new way to do it. And it's not perfect, but I was able to get it done. So just to be able to get over 13,000 people all scrolled up on the screen in one video was a very hard technical task to overcome. So I've never seen anyone else do this, and I will never give my secrets away of how I do this. So don't even bother asking, because I'm not going to tell you. This is WickedShrapMom's secret sauce. WickedShrapMom's secret sauce shout out video for 13,337 subs. So I'm gonna upload this video, and hopefully I'll get that many subs, because it's right before I get that number. So I'm trying to upload this video right before I hit that number, so this video is up when I actually get it. So I understand that there's not actually 13,337 people on this list, but I was close enough. It took a long time to render this out, so I had to get it done. And I'm not going to talk in a commentary by myself over this whole video. I just wanted to say thank you guys. And I'm going to put the next episode of the WickedShrapMom series up on this video, so you can listen to the commentary with me and my mom talking about crazy stuff. And I just wanted to say thanks. I can't believe that I've got this many subs, and it's really awesome. So without further ado, here is the next episode of the Dualcom with my mom. Oh, and I love you. No homo. All right, so we're back for episode number 7. And where are we going to go from here? We just talked about...
Let's see.
Well, tell people what it felt like being on the drugs that you were on, the prednisone and stuff.
Oh, yes. Yes, and let's let people get a feel of what kind of family you come from. Our family is like the most critical family in the world. Nobody gets a compliment in this family. But you will always know what a moron and a screw-up you are in life. From your siblings and your parents. And so I have my obsessive clean mother coming to visit to see my new house, and I had been sick with my shingles, pneumonia, and bronchitis. Plus I had a big, massive dog that was as big as my house.
Yeah.
And my house was trashed. Totally trashed. So Jeff doesn't know it, of course, so he says, oh, we'll be over. So Mom comes in to see my house the first time. She walks in, and thank God she didn't puke. But she sat there and said, she just looked around at everything and didn't have one thing to say. And then finally when she left, she says, can you sell this house? And I said, yeah. And she said, sell it. So she didn't have to say a word. So I told Stephanie, I said, Stephanie, Graham hates my house. I'm a failure in life. I'm a nobody. Graham does not approve of my house. And so she texts Jeff, and she said, Jeff, tell Graham to go back to Charmaine's house before she leaves to approve of it. She's suicidal because Graham does not approve. And Jeff said, oh, well, that's life. She got her first chance. She blew it.
You only get one chance.
Yeah, so here I have my pneumonia, shingles, and bronchitis, and my mom didn't approve of my house, so I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning, obsessively, compulsively, cleaning, scrubbing the floors on my hands and knees.
Like Cinderella.
Cleaning. Yeah, like, Mom, no, you got to come back. You got to approve. You got to approve. So after, we never confront each other. It just has to go through the family grapevine. So after she heard through Stephanie, through Jeff, that she had to come back. Oh, and here's how I knew she couldn't stand my house. We came back one day, and I stopped to get something, and she says, oh, I'll just stay outside. She didn't even come back in.
She didn't want to walk in your house?
No, she stood outside while I was inside for 15 minutes. So then, finally, after it went through the family grapevine that I couldn't live life if she didn't approve of my house, she came back, and she says, oh, yeah, this is really nice, which I knew was all fake and phony. So now I got my house on Craigslist for sale. It's not worth living if your mother doesn't approve of your house.
Oh, my goodness. Well, so what are you going to do? Move back to an apartment?
Yes, a brand new one. So it has to be brand new with stainless steel appliances.
Oh, my gosh. And how old are you now? Still searching for approval from your mother?
56 years old, and my mother is 80 and does not approve. So to be the rebel that I am, when my mother left, I went and cut my hair off. I'll show her.
Yeah.
You don't approve my hair, you don't approve my house, I'll cut my hair off.
Yep. You're going to burn in hell for that.
And I'm going to hell, my friend. Oh, let's tell about your grandpa.
Oh, yeah, the drums. We'll tell the drum story.
Yes, the drum sets.
All right. So, my uncle...
This is our wonderful approving family.
So, my uncle had a drum set that it was his drum set that he was storing at my grandpa's house in the attic, and it was never used. It was just in storage in the attic. And I was in high school. I was probably maybe 17 and 16, 17. And so I called my uncle and said, hey, can I use that drum set that you have in Grandpa's attic? He's like, oh, yeah, sure, go use it. He's like, he was totally fine.
Because you were going to start a band.
Yeah, we were in a band, getting the band together. So,
okay.
And we had like a real crappy drum set that wasn't mine, and it was just crap. And he had a nice drum set that wasn't being used, and Jeff's like, yeah, go for it. So I went and got the drum set and took it over to my friend's house, and we had a band for like, I don't know, a month, 6 weeks, until Grandpa just randomly went up into the attic for some reason and saw that the drum set was gone. So he called Jeff, and he's like, Jeff, where's that drum set? And he's like, oh, I told Jason he could use it. And he's like, well, Jeff must have told him like about, he's using it, he's playing in a band or something. So,
right, and it was not a Christian band.
Yeah, not a Christian band. So my grandpa is a pastor of a Christian church. So he found out about that, and so he called the house and left.
He did not approve.
Yeah, left a message on the answering machine. It was like, Jason, you came into my house without my approval, and you took that drum set without my knowledge, and that drum set better be back here at my house by 5 o'clock, or you're going to jail, my friend. And then click, and that was it. It's like, oh my God.
Your grandpa.
Yeah, Grandpa's going to send me to jail for taking the drum set that wasn't even his. I had approval from the owner to use. Oh, and I forgot. He did say, you took that drum set and you're making that devil music? I have it. I remember we wrote some song about making devil music or something too.
Yeah, and tell the name of your band.
Yeah,
Your grandpa inspired.
Yeah. So he was like, he's like, you're nothing but a reprobate. And I'm like, what is a reprobate? So I had to like go look it up, and it's like the people that are destined to be damned to hell in the Bible. It's like, you're nothing but a reprobate. And so I ended up eventually naming a band Reprobates, and that was probably one of my most successful bands. So
Inspired by your grandpa.
yep, and inspired by my damnation to hell. Yep, it's pretty critical.
Yes, Cody, I like that story.
You're going to hell, my friend, or you're going to jail, my friend. We also
You're going to jail, my friend, and after jail, you're going to hell.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go straight to jail.
Are going to jail. And you did take the drum set back, right?
Yeah, I had to. And then I ended up, I didn't have another drum set. That was probably my senior year of high school that I borrowed the drums, because I remember I went to college and I got a student loan to pay my tuition for college. And so I went
and you went and bought a drum set?
Yeah, well, the first quarter, I paid for the first quarter of college, went to the first quarter of college, and then the second quarter of college, like I went to like a few of the classes, and then I twisted my ankle drunk at a party, and I couldn't
go.
It was a really bad twisted ankle. I was on crutches, and then all my classes were spread out all over campus, so I'm like, I am taking a quarter off. And so they still sent me this check, so I had like a check for over $1,000, and I'm like, I went and bought a drum set. And I don't even think, I didn't pay that student loan back either for like 8 years, and it collected all this interest, and they started like taking my federal tax returns and stuff. It was crazy.
Right. Right. It was years later till you paid that back.
Yeah, and it turned like a $2,000 debt into $10,000 or something crazy.
Oh my gosh.
By the time that I even started paying on it, because I had all these late fees and penalties, and I'm like, I don't have to pay it.
If you would have kept going to school, you had to.
Yeah, I'm a dropout.
And why don't you tell about your experience going to Tennessee to go to college for free?
Yeah, I'll talk about that in the next video. So we're already at the end of, was this the seventh episode? So I'll put an answer.
Oh, these go fast.
I know, 10 minutes. About 10 minutes is about all they are. So just click on a link on the screen and it'll take you to the next episode, and we'll be back with the next episode shortly. So thank you guys for 13,337 subs. A big thumbs up. Toasty! So as long as you guys keep watching the videos and enjoy watching them, I mean, I enjoy making them. So if I missed anyone in this video, I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. It was just really hard to get that many names into one video.